love to see you come and join it. Oh, look at that, look at that. Wicked to watch. Go the ladies. This is a highlight for me. 26 women in our class, and look at that Karadiana, the Kawasaki princess, goes out and does it again. 394. Go Karadiana. In wicked winning form to show us her real class once again. What an amazing young lady, and great to see that she can continue like that. So go Karadiana. 394 out there for the lead. Michaela Griffiths then in the second place. Looking for the others. Is it Brianna? I think looking from here, we know Brianna. She's normally in the dark gear and of course the blue bike, so could be Brianna Rogers. We'll get confirmation when they come around past the lap score line for the first time. So good to watch. Richard, he can't look. He can't look. He's got to turn away. Hey, mate, congratulations, Richard, for your series this year, mate. You doing your senior riding. Holy hell, what's it like to have the New Zealand's best woman racer?
Oh, it's all right. I guess I think it's just normal for us who've done it for so long, I guess.
Hey, mate, what made you still want to do nationals in that 125 class, mate? That was a hard challenge you put up there, boy. Those young guns are flyers these days.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I honestly just wanted to do it because it's really fun and I can still get up for work on Monday real easy or riding the 125. So, yeah, that was the main reason.
Hey, what's the secret behind Karadiana? You see her every day of the week. Is it the way she wakes up, the smile? You know, what an attitude she's got to sport, and the winning just gets better for her.
Oh, I think she just wants it, and it's just bottom line. She just wants to do this for a job. So if she wants to do that, she has to put in the effort. So that's what she's doing.
Yeah, good to see, and she can still cope with school, just, eh?
Oh, definitely. There's no reason she can't do both. She has to do school just in case, you know.
Richard, hey, I know it must be tough on resources, and I'm sure you give every last dollar to keeping the family racing. So for you and your whānau, I say a massive congratulations personally, mate. It's not just her that wins on the racetrack, it's you too, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Neil.
Pleasure. There he is, Super Dad, Mr. Richard Horn, and still a damn good racer himself. In fact, Richard used to be on that same number, 394. He was on the Bike Talk Yamaha YZF 450 at Taupo. When did he? Well, I'm going to say, am I going to say 15 years ago? Might be a bit harsh. 12 years ago. Got to be more than 10 anyway. So good on you, Richard. He's one of those riders. He could have gone and ridden MX3, but no, he would go out and ride with those boys to get better and better and better all the time. And whenever Richard Horn went past here, I tell you what, he had more supporters than anybody from 4th, 5th and 6th place onwards. And he was back further in the field. He'd just do it again and again and again. So I take my hat off to you, Richard. What the example you've led and the way you've ridden and presented yourself is above and beyond. And mate, you deserve to be the super proud father here, because look at Karadiana again, smoking hot performance, out in the front, over the Buddha. She travels for another super jump in racing. Well done. Oh, well, Brad, I made the stupid mistake. I put the thermal on, I put the longs on this morning. Oh, it's going to be a cold day, it's going to be a dull day. The forecast said it was going to be cloudy, but warming up. I tell you what, don't worry about what happened Thursday, Friday or Saturday. It's short, might be down to our singlet the way we're going.
Absolutely. The forecast told me at the start of the weekend that this was going to be the colder of the 3 days, but certainly nothing like that here at the moment. Beautiful sunny day, and the sun is shining on our New Zealand junior motocross champions. Man, it's been an epic weekend, and we've had some very, very deserved champions. It's been a fabulous time here at the AFC New Zealand Juniors for 2024. And we talked about Levi Townley, how awe-inspiring his performance was in that 125 class. This is just as good. Karadiana Horn, what a awesome show this young lady is. The current defending champion in this class. She won it down in Southland 12 months ago. She's then gone and turned 15 years old in January, gone senior and immediately won the junior New Zealand Grand Prix champion, and then she was the best placed New Zealand senior woman at the New Zealand Grand Prix when the Oceania Women's Challenge was on. Then a furthermore domination from there on in, New Zealand Senior Women's Champion. This is going to be yet another big step forward to this girl's all-time domination of New Zealand motocross. It's absolutely fabulous, and we've seen it right here at WMX Park as part of our RFC New Zealand Juniors. This is fabulous to see. And I tell you what, good performance, the likes of Michaela Griffiths there, been second comfortably all weekend, and she's been some very, very competent riders. So the work Missy's been doing, Neil, that's not to be understated as well, turning it on here for the fans.
All right, indeed. So down to the business end of our moto, of course, the 4 races down. Looking at our points, Caridiana on 75. Oh, sorry, no, I'll get the new lot of points. That was the old lot we got this morning. Of course, this is the second race today, remember. This is the first class that had only done 3 races up till now. So Caridiana sitting on 100, Michaela on 86, then Ruby on 85, and Brianna on 84. Sorry, 75, 74. They're 1 point apart, so it's all on for the battle for the 3rd place. So likely to see the scenario, although in saying that, Ruby got her best result by far. She had a shocker in the last race yesterday when she'd gone down in that pile up on the corner and had to fight her way back. That's why she's in that position, so she's looking to get another better result, but it won't be a worry for Michaela. All she's got to do is finish there in that top group, but the battle on between Ruby on 75 points and Brianna on 74. Watch the 28 and 114 numbered bikes respectively as they go for the glory.
Oh, it's all on at the moment. They're right next to each other on track as well. Ruby's just made the pass to go up into 3rd, so we've got a live battle going on. There is nothing between them and 3NZ on the line. That's exactly what we want to see. We're in awe of Caridiana and her performance, but great to have still some battles going on. Hammer and tongs, so shout-outs as well to Olivia and Mela in there. That will be 5th and 6th place. Talia Hallison getting better and better and more comfortable in this Flips at Moto Park. You've got to feel for some of these senior competitors. We went to Rotorua, Belcluth, we went to Harrisville, and we went to Taranaki. They have not had any time to look at any sand riding. So some of these girls that have been part of our senior motocross championship, they've just not been anywhere near the likes of Flips Moto Park as they were preparing for their New Zealand Senior Motocross Championship for the first time ever. A 4-round series and multi-islands involved to determine our New Zealand Senior Ladies Champion. And man, it was a great occasion and fabulous. Can't stress enough how good it is. 26 entries in 125, 250 junior women's racing. Neil, that's absolutely fabulous.
An absolutely turning point into Sandra Perry, our retiring women's motocross commissioner. She's got to be super proud of what she received. We had Sandra, former president, life member of Motorcycle New Zealand. She came down to join us at Woodville and was all struck on the women's competition. But to see what's going on up here, well done to you and your team, Sandra. Absolutely outstanding. And also, of course, to our female board members, you know, the Gretchens, the Sophies and the Avalons all want to be congratulated as well. 3 other women on the board of Motorcycle New Zealand, all people defining our sport, and to have the number of women that we've got is really, really positive. So well done. And we've got another lady in the wind as well, so surely we can still keep up our women's representation, doing it well in our sport. In fact, Sport New Zealand has seriously congratulated Motorcycle New Zealand for their women's balance across the board, both in acknowledging the sport and the administration of it at the highest level. So well done MNZ on that one. Go the women, run them all the way.
All right, just a little over 2 minutes to go, plus that 1 lap. Caridiana Horn in cruise control. We thought this one was going to be a very dominant display by Caridiana, but you had to see it to believe it. She has really just been absolutely flawless. Double classing as well. She's still running well inside the top 10 in 250 4-stroke junior competition as well. So to be double classing 10 massive motos here at WMX Park, I can't speak highly enough of how impressive that is, Neil.
And just want to do a shout out for our former commissioner Lindsay Hillison. Lindsay here, of course, as a dad, as well as helping the club with an assistant clerk of the course role. But Lindsay was instrumental in knowing the capabilities of the Manawatu club and awarding this great championship to Lindsay. From Lindsay, to Manawatu. So thank you, Lindsay. Really appreciate what you've been doing behind the scenes and for our sport. Wouldn't be the same without you. And always great. And I'm sure, hopefully, we'll catch up for a lemonade afterwards as well. So bring it on with more good people behind our great sport, more of our kids racers. Another women's highlight, of course, was that Westlake girls team last year. They won the schools motocross round as well. And I'm not just meaning in the girls class, I'm meaning overall for a girls group to be scoring more points than the other male-dominated schools. So go the girls, and Westlake and Auckland, one of those up there in the motocross, and hopefully as a school they reflected on that also.
All right, Caridiana taking off another lap in style. She's now got only 50 seconds on the clock. That will certainly expire on this pass around, so it'll be white flag time next time around. Starting to get a little bit excited. We're starting to crown some champions now, and really, really excited about this one here. Back-to-back championship. We've seen Seth Morrow do it in the 15 to 16 125. Can Caridiana go back-to-back? And just note, she's only just turned 15 now. She's got another year of New Zealand Junior Motocross in her next year as well. So, I tell you, that trophy cabinet, well, you talked to Rich earlier. Did you mention you need to put an extension on the house for the trophy room?
Yeah. Yeah, good point indeed. And wow, you know, what a cool family, a beautiful family. And Karadiana's got a little sister. I'm sure she'll have her hands around the handlebars in the not too distant future as well. So beautiful to see the hard-working Horn family making it happen for our moto sport. Out of course, the little town called Rarahi, up there at the top end of the Parapara, State Highway 4, going up from Wanganui and through to the Rarahi National Park, Tamarunui on the Tikawiti, a roads that I use frequently and doing my trips north. I do a lot of trips around the western side of Lake Taupo, but also do just as many on the western side of Mount Ruapehu. Had a lot to do with the mountain area over the past. I got a bit interested in doing skiing many years ago as well, and then we had another change in direction after that. Our motorcycling got a little bit more exciting than the skiing did at that stage, so we opted to go back to doing the motorcycling, but had a lot of time to go. That part lived and worked in the Ruapehu region for 9 years, and what a great part of the country it is. So it's a little old Rarahi up there, or Reitihi as we should perfectly pronounce it. A great little town there. Up there, of course, in the shadow of Ohakuni, the carrot capital of the country. So want to say a shout out to our Ruapehu College and the work they've done to acknowledge Karadiana. They've realised what she's done from outside the sport and recognised her as their #1 sporting person in the school for a sport that the Ruapehu College themselves doesn't even compete in. So Ruapehu, you should be proud of what you've got there, and well done. Speaking about that, great news for Pure Turawa, of course, that they've been able to salvage the great Turawa ski field. Oh, down we go. And that has seen that skiing once again on Turawa will be great. When I was doing some skiing and having some fun, and I suppose I was learning and I got the bug, we were going to Turawa even before there was a ski terminal up there, and even put in the lifts and the like. So something that we can remember. And then when you went up to it, once the skis were going, it was just a whole new dimension. Unfortunately, the weather of 2022 was really tally for them, and of course COVID killed them big time, because it needs people and there wasn't the people going. So anyway, they've come back out of the receivership of Ruapehu Alpine Lifts, and we wish Pure Turawa all the best. In fact, almost want to go over there and go up there and buy a coffee or a pie or something, and even if you don't go skiing, just to say you've gone to support them, even on a nice day riding a chairlift, worth the view at the top for sure. So there you go, looking out for something from rural New Zealand and our beautiful Mount Ruapehu. Bring it on, women's motocross though, Brad.
All right, not long now, that's a white flag out. We've had Karatiana parading around on the final lap. This is going to be a pretty exciting time. She won this title 12 months ago, but I tell you what, when you come here as the favourite, it is just relief and joy if you can tick off all the boxes on the way. And we're waiting now with a bated breath. Karatiana Horn not far away from launching herself back into the top half of Flips Motocross Park here. And man, what a feeling this is to have Karatiana, the whole Horn family, support men on to ride events for a long, long time. They're very, very awesome as a part of the local community, and we are going to get excited about this one here. The dynamic Karatiana Horn. It was impressive to watch her take on the best in the New Zealand Senior Ladies Championship. She's done that one in style. She come here as the red-hot favourite. She's delivered to the fans. Here it is over McDonald's, and now only a few corners to go. Karatiana Horn, absolutely brilliant, breathtaking display as she rounds the final couple of corners. Good work from Michaela Griffith, still there in second place. She'll be a long way on her way to being 2NZ as we get excited about Karatiana around the final corner. And this one's worthy of a big, big round of applause as she rounds that final straight over the tabletop, the checkered flag, and a new New Zealand title to add to her collection to go with the Grand Prix in the seniors. That is the ultimate three-peat for her. What a year, and it's only April, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely brilliant. Michaela Griffiths, this is very good. Shout out to Mum at home. She couldn't make it here. Someone had to stay at home and run the family farm. So shout out to Sarah and the team there. But well, this is going to be pretty good. Missy come here full of confidence and has delivered big time. Look at that big battle going on for 3NZ as well. Ruby Leach still hanging on to that one here. What's Brianna got in these last couple of corners? Only a couple of right-handers and a straight to go as Ruby. What a performance. We saw her come down here. She was putting the work in early preparation time to come to this New Zealand Motocross Junior Championships, and this has been brilliant from Ruby Leach. Absolutely fabulous. She will cross the line, and that'll be 3NZ Ruby Leach. Well done. Brianna Rogers will come through, and the Craig Stevens motorcycle will come through for a good fourth place for Brianna. So there we go. Top 4 through in our New Zealand Junior Ladies 125 250 and some fantastic racing, brilliant stuff. And thank you very much to AES Advanced Engineering Solutions, and fantastic to have Brendan and the team, one of our major sponsors here for this event, a long-time supporter of the club. Does a lot of work on the committee as well, so we thank AES immensely. As we wait for Neil to get down the bottom of the hill, there will be some joy, hugs all round, and fabulous yet another national championship for the dynamic Craitiana Horn. Let's waste no further time and cross down to Neil and find out how it all went. Over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Brad, and how super excited for that. The third person to take all 5 races and the second person today to retain their title. So here we are. Of course, this was the first race to start today, and it's now become another race to finish today. So they've gone a 1-2-2-1. In fact, they went 1-2. One was on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 2 today. So they've gone the 1-2-2. So well done. Jack Nagel there to say all the best to Craitiana. She turns up here on her White's Power Sport Fly C4 gear. Got the nice showy helmets in there. And a smile on your face, and you deserve to. Well done, Craitiana. How do you feel right now?
Tired.
I'm sure you are, I'm sure you are. Hey, what was it like to actually go out with the guys today? How good was the intensity of that 14 to 16 250s as well?
Oh yeah, they're so much fun to race with. Yeah.
Right, did you have sort of some of the guys that you really knew you wanted to beat? Was it sort of a personal challenge when your backs weren't going to be number 1, but you could still be in the top 10?
Not really. I was just trying to stay top 10. And
just to stay top 10. Hey, you know, what do you feel like? Last weekend you were senior champ. This weekend you're junior champ. Holy Toledo! I don't think anybody's ever done that before. Well done.
Thank you. I feel real good.
Feel real good about it. Cool. What are you going to go and do now? Go and have a drink?
No way. I'll probably. Oh, I don't know. Probably just go get dressed and watch the rest of the races, and I'll be good.
Good on you. Thank you very much. Well done. Round of applause. Let's hear it, Craitiana. What a lady.